Most people remember one sentence from history class. World War I started when Archduke Franz Ferdinand was assassinated. That's true, but it's also only the final spark. The road to war was built slowly, step by step, over decades. Let's walk through how it really happened. In the late 1800s, Europe was a tense neighborhood. Great powers competed for colonies, resources, and pride. Three big forces were quietly pushing the continent toward disaster: nationalism, militarism, and alliances. Nationalism meant each nation believed it was special, superior, and destined for greatness. Germans, French, Russians, Austrians, Serbs, and many others felt this way. In places like the Balkans, different ethnic groups wanted their own states. This region, sometimes called the powder keg of Europe, was especially unstable. Militarism meant that countries didn't just have armies, they worshipped them. Germany and Britain competed to build bigger navies. France and Germany planned for a future war they thought was inevitable. Generals drew up detailed timetables for mobilization, as if war were a train schedule. The alliance system tied all of this together. By 1914, Europe was split into two main camps. On one side, Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Italy, the Triple Alliance. On the other, France, Russia, and Britain, the Triple Entente. These alliances were meant to keep the peace by making war too risky. Instead, they created a situation where a small conflict could drag everyone in. Now we come to the spark. In June 1914, Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, visited Sarajevo in Bosnia. Bosnia was officially part of Austria-Hungary, but many Serbs believed it should belong to Serbia. A secret Serbian nationalist group helped arm young assassins to strike during the Archduke's visit. On June 28th, after a failed bomb attempt in the morning, one of them, Gavrilo Princip, happened to see the Archduke's car later that day. The driver had taken a wrong turn. Princip stepped forward and fired 2 shots. Franz Ferdinand and his wife Sophie were killed. At this point, Europe was not yet doomed to a world war. This could still have been a regional crisis. But the decisions taken in the following weeks turned a tragedy into a catastrophe. First, Austria-Hungary blamed Serbia and wanted to crush it. But Austria was worried about Russia, which saw itself as the protector of the Slavic peoples, including the Serbs. So Austria turned to its powerful ally, Germany, and asked for support. Germany gave what historians later called the blank check, a promise to back Austria even if Russia intervened. This was a crucial step. With German support, Austria sent Serbia a harsh ultimatum demanding extreme concessions. Serbia accepted most of them, but not all. Austria decided that was enough. On July 28, 1914, Austria-Hungary declared war on Serbia. Now the alliance machinery began to move. Russia started to mobilize to protect Serbia. Germany saw Russian mobilization as a direct threat and declared war on Russia on August 1st. Because Russia was allied with France, Germany expected a war on 2 fronts. So Germany activated the Schlieffen Plan, a pre-planned strategy to knock out France quickly by invading through neutral Belgium. On August 3rd, Germany declared war on France. On August 4th, German troops entered Belgium. This was the next turning point. Britain had long guaranteed Belgium's neutrality. When Germany invaded Belgium, Britain sent Germany an ultimatum: withdraw or face war. Germany refused. That same day, August 4th, 1914, Britain declared war on Germany. In just over a month, what began as an assassination in the Balkans had escalated step by step into a full European war. And because these powers had colonies and allies around the world, the conflict soon became truly global. World War I. So World War I didn't start in a single instant. It was built on years of rivalry, nationalism, arms races, and rigid alliances. The assassination of Franz Ferdinand lit the match, but the explosives had been stacked for decades. If you do like to see more step-by-step breakdowns of big events like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. History is easier to understand when you follow the steps.